It could happen when you play against the light, right? Yeah, but you have some starter health when you spawn.
Yeah, maybe if they rocket jump, it deals 75.
Wow, look at the movement of synthesis.
It's one of those, like, in theory it should be possible, but
Round begins in
like the conditions are so convoluted that
1.
it's never gonna happen. And as we start synthesis, starting on the railgun and Prox1mo on banana. Oh, Prox1mo goes for the mega immediately, afraid of the play from synthesis to go and steal it. Oh, nice rocket from synthesis. Takes a little bit of tribal damage. Oh, Prox1mo holds his ground and he should be able to deal a lot of damage with the tribolts. Yeah, but synthesis has all of the weapons already, and yeah, so does Prox1mo now. Yeah, and synthesis grabs the light, prepares to get the mega, and Prox1mo doesn't offer the trade. He goes for the damage. Now gets the traded item, but he goes up a jump pad, and synthesis on his way to get the first frag.
Nice.
And he clinches it. Might be able to pressure Prox1mo into getting another weapon other than the rocket launcher. He does decide to hang on to T-Con, which is a strong position, of course. Ah, Prox1mo dodges well. Oh, doesn't get too much damage. Synthesis is railable, that's so dangerous. But uses the invis at the proper moment. Oh, that would have been a good rail.
No, the click.
Doesn't have rails.
Yeah, I think he will be shopping for some ammo.
Yeah, luckily the heavy does provide you with the rails that you want. Ah, Prox1mo finding a great position to deal damage, and synthesis does not have the invis to be able to escape. So Prox1mo gets his frag back. Oh, and he even goes and gets both items. Synthesis is hurting right now. Completely out of control.
Yeah, does not have any armor. Now he collects light and he also has his escape option, but oh, he gets destroyed by the rail of Prox1mo. Wow.
Ooh, great railage by Prox1mo.
Yeah.
Let's pretend that word exists.
Yeah, playing a light out of control against such a fast champion. Good luck.
Yeah, certainly a tough task to ask of anyone. Oh, that was great dodging from synthesis. A little bit late on the invis.
Yeah, I think he's well, no.
Doesn't have much to work with, can't pressure anything at all.
Prox1mo could have sent Pika to seal the deal, but synthesis is back in an well defendable state.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I just wanted to keep synthesis low to get him right now, because there's no way that synthesis can steal anything at the moment. So Prox1mo getting a bit frustrated over his own movements. And again, synthesis trying to go balls out, just getting an item. Oh, that's a bad miss for Prox1mo, but he will. Oh no! Great LG from synthesis.
Yeah,
He's sitting on 52% right now.
And he still has some stack left. Oh no! Yeah, he retreats into the mega health. Nice. And yeah.
Yeah, and,
collects the light and has his invis almost back.
oh, Prox1mo a little bit risky with the rockets. Let's get the heavy for now.
Nice rail.
Great rail from synthesis. If he can deliver another one.
No.
Oh, but Prox1mo with some very good LG. Finishes synthesis off.
Yeah, clean frag from Prox1mo. He gets the mega health.
Yeah, he might get another clean one. Ooh, he doesn't.
What?
Oh, he gets the gauntlet frag.
Hello. Some slice of nicks.
Yeah. Mid-rare if you would.
Oh, he walks away from the mega health.
5-minute warning.
Does steal a defensive rail, but he's still a little bit worse for wear. And Synthesis is there at the heavy. prox1mo does not connect his shot.
Missing these rails, they are important rails to hit.
Yeah,
All of this tribal kind of warns Synthesis that is a bit low.
if there's a moment
are good rails.
for an aggressive ghost walk.
Yeah,
Wow.
or a moment for some great tribal.
True.
Yeah, only 4 frags separating these players.
The shadows hide me.
Oh, there we see it. I think prox1mo saw it, so we'll rocket jump away. But that grants Synthesis the heavy.
Oh, and
8 rocket! prox1mo at 1 HP!
oh, shotgun from far away could have sealed the deal, but prox1mo is quick to get some poverty items.
Yeah, I like what Synthesis is doing right now, trying to preserve his stack for the time being. Oh, he can't really chase right now with the heavy about to spawn, but that's a great rail! Now would be the time to go and try and get a frag. That's a good rocket jump. prox1mo might be getting caught out here. He ends up not being caught out. That's another great rail, and now there's no way prox1mo can escape.
Nice.
He deals max damage, and the mega... Oh no, Synthesis takes the long route, and the mega will be going for prox1mo. Synthesis kind of throwing away a little bit of his control if he just races for it. He gets there first.
Yeah, but he might lose out on the heavy
Where am I?
because of the tribal. It was such a damaging play from prox1mo onto Synthesis and...
Yeah, but Synthesis holding his ground here on LG. A great defensible position, of course. prox1mo manages to avoid the rocket. And that's a very clean frag. He holds on to all of his stack. Synthesis, though, goes to the LG, and I don't think prox1mo is aware. He's aware now. That's a great rocket from Synthesis. Oh, that's a... just in the nick of time, that invis. And prox1mo gets the heavy. Those rockets are somewhat decent from Synthesis. They don't deal much damage, but they bounce prox1mo around. Oh, that was a good one. Luckily for prox1mo, there are a few items he can collect. Oh, and Synthesis is done. That frag is... might be the frag that seals the map for prox1mo. Oh, great rails. Using rocket jumps to kind of trick Synthesis into maybe thinking he has a shot at doing the inside out. Yeah, and this is just a victory lap for prox1mo.
Yeah, and the speed of the cloud slide is a major factor in chasing those frags up. Synthesis, he looked a bit surprised that prox1mo was already at the lightning gun area to chase this frag up.
Oh, Synthesis was going for it! prox1mo read it from a mile away.
Stopwatch.
Yeah, gets the mega and... yeah, if Synthesis can get another frag, then mentally... it goes a long way.
Oh, the rocket!
Oh, what a rocket!
Oh, and
And
fall off!
another one! Synthesis can do it! Oh, that rocket!
Yeah, prox1mo doesn't
prox1mo
want
hiding
to
the
give
teeth on
anything
time.
away, even in the dying minute. He's not
Yeah, that's,
giving Synthesis a frack.
That's how a true professional plays. Yeah, but these frags here are kind of like when basketball players shoot after the whistle. Like it doesn't count, but you see the ball going to the net. It feels good. It feels like you can do it. And that would have been the same feeling for Synthesis, which goes a long way, right?
Yeah, true. Especially being down 13-5, it's a nice feeling to get into the next map.
Yeah.
It doesn't end on a downer.
Ends on a feeling of, it's possible, you can do it, it's just... Yeah, but that wasn't a bad map for Synthesis. He had his moments. But then again, the experience and the positional awareness of prox1mo just came through in this one. Because even in bad fights, prox1mo was able to heal up and much more effectively.
Yeah, so next map will be Deep Embrace.
Yeah,
Synthesis
Deep
on
Embrace.
BJ and prox1mo on Ranger.
Yeah, I certainly expect to see a lot of fakes with the dual wield.
Look at the bucket man. prox1mo. That looks ridiculous. It looked like someone smashed his head down to his neck and
It looks like in a cartoon, you know? And he gets hit with a hammer multiple times and his neck just disappears. So we're certainly having a laugh.
yeah, let's see it.
Yeah, but then you have
here
the
is
helmet, which is in decent quality, and the rest is Doom guy, because 25-year-old Doom.
One. Fight.
It's just fun, and starting off, prox1mo starts by the LG, goes for the Mega first, and Synthesis goes for the Heavy first as well. So no time delay between the items. The Synthesis deals the first rail of the game. Great rails from Synthesis is applying a lot of pressure early on prox1mo.
Watch.
prox1mo's holding his ground beautifully though, and he should have no problems restacking if anything major happens.
Time to die.
Oh, the dual wield comes through, but prox1mo will be able to dodge it. Oh, not really,
Kill.
because I say that too early, and Synthesis gets it on the board first. Surprising prox1mo with some gold dual wield plays.
Yeah, he has a great route to the next major item. Also does some great damage onto his opponent. Watches
Oh
the
no,
rocket jump
he hits
though.
the skybox. Oh, that's another good rocket. But prox1mo grabbing the heavy stops the bleeding for now, and he's in control actually. Synthesis, I don't think he'll be able to get this Mega. Oh, good orb from prox1mo, closing the gap. Oh, and even applies pressure on spawn. Oh, Synthesis risky, but it works! Risky maneuver to go with the jump pad. prox1mo was expecting him to go to the Mega. And the Synthesis is back on the lead.
Yeah, it's going great the first 2 minutes for him.
Absolutely, and Oh, that's a great rail from Proximo right there.
He was really working the upper areas, but now he gets sent down by the rail. But oh, look at the rockets! Wow!
Oh, fantastic stuff from Synthesis.
Just joggles Proximo. Ooh. Oh, he almost sends Proximo out of the map, but he returns to favor with the Yorp and gets one frag closer to tying it up. Synthesis is still having the upper position though, so Proximo, yeah, he was thinking about going on the jump pad. Now he gets the major hand of the damage though. And
Proximo gets in the lead, but it's a precarious lead. Not anymore. Oh, the rocket jump, but Synthesis gets the frag. But it's a trade. And the trade absolutely benefits Synthesis. He doesn't have to worry about the Proximo with Mega. Nor does he have to worry about Proximo with full arsenal. The rockets are really good! And Proximo finishes the job! And he's back in the lead. Good rail from Synthesis. Proximo still doesn't have a rail. Oh, great. Great rocket rails from Synthesis. I don't think he realized how low Proximo was. It just gave him a heavy. Wasn't free. Proximo had to pay with a lot of his health, but in the end he gets it, which is what he wanted, I'm sure. And again, good rails from Synthesis. Certainly making Proximo work for his stack. Proximo even fumbles a rocket jump. Oh, great rail! And that should open things up, but we have a dual build! And we see a rocket orb combo. I don't think the orb was actually needed. But always good to toss in the orb for just to make sure. Just to make sure you get it.
Stopwatch.
Alright, now Synthesis is getting caught up a jump pad. That's easy LG for Proximo, and he widens the gap to 3. Proximo having a little bit of trouble with those crazy jumps. Oh, great play from Proximo with Yorb, as Synthesis was trying to deal damage from afar. And it's starting to run out, things are starting to get out of hand for Synthesis. But that's a good rail and a good start. About to come back. Oh, Synthesis goes around again. The heavy will be spawning quite soon. Proximo even has the lights on lockdown. Oh, this could be another frag, but that's a good rocket. A bit risky from Proximo to show up at this position. He will go behind the pillar. Jamaica almost falls out of the map. He gets the frag anyway, but he's only 62 HP and there won't be any armor soon on the map. Oh, Synthesis doesn't take advantage of that. Proximo gets his light armor and even gets a rail on the way. Now the stacks are basically even. And again, it's Proximo getting all of those major items. He's always in control, always in good position to at least contest for them.
Oh, major damage by Synthesis though, and he follows it up with
and he gets
the
a
rail.
frag.
Nice. Gets greeted by the heavy. So yeah, he can still do some or wreck some havoc before the next major item.
That's some nice pressure.
Oh, but he loses out of position.
Completely out of position. But so is Proximo now going in for the frag. I don't think they realize. Oh, they do. Proximo going in for Synthesis. Synthesis though greedily goes in for the mega. Works out for the best. Oh, the rocket!
That LG was so strong.
You saw the mental math from Proximo.
1 health left. after that fight. No major items
Yeah.
up, so he needs to collect some party items.
Yeah, but there's a mega soon, which was for synthesis, and they should be able to bounce this. What? Why did Proximo use that orb? You want to create distance when your opponent pops the dual wheel, and you have 50 HP.
Yeah, but synthesis was railable, but yeah, if you use the orb, you have 1 second that you can't shoot. So, oh yeah, not the best play.
Yeah.
What we did.
That was a bit Benny Hill, if you ask me. Oh, rocket from the synthesis.
This is gonna be the turnaround. If he's aware of the spawn.
He is
doesn't
aware.
connect.
Misses the rail. That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
the synthesis
This is
already
still
collected
great
the rockets. I
pressure.
think.
Proximo, I believe, doesn't have any other weapons other than the rail. So absolutely, synthesis needs to watch out, but that's great LG into rockets. Oh, but Proximo just sitting calmly, and he's not even railable anymore. Oh, and he's gonna collect that mega. Oh no! He falls into the pit.
Mistake.
That can be quite costly, and if you're... Wow. I don't even know what to say, really.
It was tactical. He wanted to spawn at the heavy.
Of course. Steals the heavy from synthesis. Synthesis is extremely low. That was a nice crouch rail. Someone has been playing some Counter-Strike lately.
Yeah, Mega Health first. Let's see if... I think both players are just forgetting the Mega Health.
1 minute
Yeah,
long.
poor
good
Mega
job.
Health. It's all about the heavy, isn't it?
True.
Can we start the movement? Mega Lives Matter?
Hashtag. Don't forget the hashtag.
Of course. Hashtag Mega Lives Matter.
Oh, Proximo with the DM.
Oh,
he
Proximo's
gets
gonna
it.
get it!
Disrespect. Wow, and a hundo.
Whoa! Wow, already synthesis is on thin ice. He moves in anyway.
You're 20 feet tall and throwing lightning.
Well, might as well have fun, right?
True. We are playing a game, right?
Killing spree. Netmaster.
Enough.
Sometimes it doesn't feel like it.
Combo kill.
Sometimes you're just playing a piece of software.
And
Oh, and
we got
here is the combo.
the low poly stomps getting
You win.
another orb kill. Nice. This was some great entertainment.
Yeah, this is a nice series. And now as we get into the latter stage